to ConCor CrossFit Unofficial Club Championship Campus Road Slogs Challenge North 2013.2. We've got a 20-minute chipper coming at you today. We start off with a little bit of row, 250 meters. After that, we go on to 2 rounds of the triplet, push-ups, box jumps, and bear crawl. We've got 25 push-ups for the guys, 15 push-ups for the ladies, 25 box jumps, and 25 bear crawl for everybody. As soon as we got through that triplet, we go down to another challenging row, 500 meters this time. We move on to 2 rounds of the next triplet of wall ball at 10 and 6 kilos for the guys and girls respectively, 20 Russian swings. We'll have Coach Oscar demo those for you in a sec, and 20 toes through rings. As soon as you completed 2 rounds of that triplet, we go down to 750-meter row, and then we have the final triplet, a little more challenging. We've got 15 and 10 ring dips respectively for the men and women. We've got 15 knees to elbows performed on the bar. We've got 15 weighted lunges with 32 kilos and 24 kilos respectively up in the goblet squat position. If you can get through 2 rounds of those, then you go on to a 1,000-meter row, and that is the final element of the chipper today. 20-minute time cap, get after it.
The WOD starts off with a 250-meter row. Full range of motion on the push-ups means that the test hits the ground at the bottom and the elbows are fully extended at the top. We want to make sure we do not just reach near the bottom and partial extension at the top, but all the way down to the bottom and full extension at the top. That's not a rep. This is a rep. For a proper box jump, we want full hip extension and knee extension at the top of the box. Partial extension is no rep. The bear crawl is a straightforward movement. Frog jumps will not be accepted. After 2 rounds of the second triplet, 500-meter row. For the wall balls, we have a depth requirement that the hip crease drops below the knee. For the men, the ball must reach the ceiling at the top. For the women, the ball must reach over the bottom line at 2.75 centimeters. Whereas the first examples are all reps with proper depth and proper height, the last examples you see a failure to reach proper depth. For the kettlebell swing, the stanza will require full hip and knee extension at the top, with the kettlebell coming up to eye level, not shoulder level. For the toes through rings, the feet must pass behind the rings at the bottom, and the feet must pass all the way through the rings at the top, not to the rings, but through the rings. After 2 rounds of the second triplet, there will be a 750-meter row. Ring dips are difficult to judge. Try your best. At the bottom, we require bicep or shoulder touching the ring, and full lockout at the top. Those are reps. That's not a rep. That's not a rep. That is a rep. And that is a rep. For the knees to elbows, the knees must pass all the way up to the elbows at the top. That's not a rep. That is a rep. And the feet must pass behind the bar at the bottom. For the weighted lunges, the kettlebell will begin in front rack position, a la goblet squat. And with each step, the back knee must come in contact with the ground. The hips must reach full extension at the top. If this is not the case, such as here, the athlete will be required to return to the spot where they stopped walking correctly. If there's time left on the clock, the final event is a 1,000-meter row to be completed under the 20-minute time cap. Ladies and gentlemen, good luck.